The greatest growth I've ever seen in my life is when I've sacrificed apps like YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. I'm not talking about permanently, I'm talking about temporarily, 2 weeks to a month, right? One time I quit Instagram for an entire year, right? And that was extremely helpful. I saw major miracles and blessings come out from that activity. But I've really understood and I've come to understand that the second step in changing your life in under 30 days is limit distractions. Think about what actions are addictive. Am I tempted by these things? Think about how much time would I have if I wasn't scrolling all the time? Think about how the love of just the simple things, the practices, the efforts would all come back if you sacrificed things like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube for a week. Think about how much more peace you would have in your life. That's what I find is I've succeeded and I've achieved more and more in my life. The thing I've wanted more of is peace. Whether you like it or not, owning a business, building a personal brand, none of these things bring you peace. In fact, I'd say they complicate life in a way that you could never, I don't know. They complicate life in a way that you would never expect. And so you do come to value things that bring at least a little bit more peace. List and note what you don't want despite their pleasures. I love playing a video game here and there. I'm not going to lie. When Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, I was a fiend. I wasted so much time playing that game and I enjoyed every single second of it. But the truth is, I understood that if I kept continuing to play within that schedule, I would have no life. And lastly, a lot time for silence. So often when we do have time for silence, when we're on a walk or we are on our commute to work or to the gym or to school, whatever it might be, we like to listen to music. And honestly, I'm not saying that music is bad either, but it doesn't allow time for silence. If you really want to learn what you're about or what your godly purpose is, allow silence in your life. Scrolling all the time or listening to music all the time won't allow you to hear your thoughts. Therefore, you won't hear what God's trying to communicate to you in these times where you're supposed to evolve, transform, and become. A son or daughter of God who is truly serious about achieving their goals and accomplishing the dream life that they know God wants them to live will take that time to find silence more often than not. Isolation is not as bad as you think. Silence is not as bad as you think. Boredom is really not as bad as you think. Get out of the house, walk, and listen to your thoughts. See how that changes so much of how you live and how it especially changes your life in under 30 days of doing it every day. So yeah, step 2 to changing your life completely under 30 days, cut all distractions.